Hello and welcome back to Danny Code, and we are still gathering our little laundry list here for the Bottan mission. So I'm going to get some semiconductors from the semiconductor factory, and then all we need is processors. So hopefully I can find those pretty easily, and then once we have those, we can go to our enemy friend and go ahead and build that. So that is going to be the first thing, and then I think the second thing I'd like to do is I'd like to start the Exodus mission, which is really kind of like a little bit of a boring mission. You kind of learn about this faction that was running away from the Xsotan when they first appeared in the galaxy or something like that. So, but it gives you some backstory, so which is pretty cool, but kind of boring. So I know that they, in the 2.0 version of AVORIon, they redid something on that. Like there's a shortcut now because you had to jump like 10 times or something like that, and it was like way on the edge of the map. Like it was like you would start here or you would start here and you would have to go like to the edge of the map or something like that, and you would just have to follow all these coordinates. So we're gonna do that as well. I will make it as painless as possible. So I'll show you how to find where to go first to get the first coordinates, and then I'll follow the path, and then we'll talk to the Exodus people, and then go on from there, and hopefully maybe find a few battles in the mix there. Also, I'm just noticing too, I did in between the episodes here, because I was getting all those torpedoes and my torpedo storage was full, so I thought, well, I might as well go ahead and build on some torpedo launchers, and I did. I just kind of stuck them up here. I mean, it's just really bad design. I guess I can make that look a little bit better. Let me just kind of like make that look just a smidgy better here. Probably not too much better, but let me center focus. F was for focus. There we go. So yeah, so if you highlight a block, like say this block here, and you press F, and this is a default key setup, you press F, it'll center on that block, so which is pretty cool. Anyways, pro tip. All right, so let's just do this, center on that block, and then what I want to do is I just want to just put a little bit of edging on it, I think, just to make it look like it's actually part of the ship. Just kind of like that, and I think, well, but then these get, well, I mean, these are mostly firing forward. Let me do this. I'm gonna place these someplace kind of like back here, so they don't interfere with these. I can actually probably move these as well, but I kind of like them there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, let me see, the torpedoes. And I was making them out of neonite because I can do that now. And I want to do I don't want them shooting out the side there. Although I can probably shoot them out the side and do something like that. That might be a thing too. Like just stick them in here and then make them go out like that a little bit. Hey, that might be an idea. And then we can actually make them bigger like that. Yeah. So I think I want to mirror that on both sides. Yeah. Is that mirroring? Yeah, so that's mirroring. And you can see the way that they're going to go, that forward motion there. So they'll come out the side and then go forward. That's the plan. Let me make them go a little bit further out this way. Yeah, I kind of like that. And I think we can actually let's make them as big as possible, because it'll have more storage in the actual torpedo bay, or the torpedo launcher. So let's do that. Ooh, that's a little bit too big. Yeah, let's calm that down just a little bit. I don't want wings. I want just them to come out like that. Maybe let's get them as big as possible here. There we go. Yeah, that looks much better. That looks much better. What do we have? Mail here? Torpedo instructions. Okay, we don't need those. I'll explain it. All right, so once we have those, what I can do is I can go into our ship menu here, and I've already fired off a few, but these are the torpedo bays, and as you can see, they have a little bit of storage in them. And I've just been, so let me, what was it here? So tab, I think, yeah. So let me just clear these out real quick, and I'll show you exactly what I did there. So you can just hit 1 to put it into torpedo bay 1 or torpedo launcher 1, and you can press 2. So I'm pressing 1 right now, so that'll go into 1, and like the next set here we can put into 2. We can also have it automatically per type of torpedo. We can automatically have it set itself up for launch, so it can actually reload all the torpedoes. So, but since I have just a smattering of stuff that I've gotten off of battles, and basically it's loot from killing or from taking down other baddies. so I just have kind of like smattering of whatever. And basically after a while, I think what I will do is I will concentrate on keeping like maybe some EMPs to take down shields, and then some sabots or something like that. I think I forget which ones are actually better for, because I like to try to take down shields and then try to take down the hull after that. But since we have just whatever, I'm just gonna go ahead and do 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and it doesn't really matter. So, but they're there, and we will fire some off in just a minute here, and I'll show you how that works. So what I did do too is, if you see here, actually now that I rebuilt them, they kind of reset themselves. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, and I usually do these, the torpedoes, so all my offensive ones, and maybe even some of the civilian ones like the miners and the salvagers, I'll put in the lower numbers, so 1 through like 5, and then the torpedoes I'll start with 9, so that will be the grouping 9. But once I have these separated into like EMPs and then maybe something to take down the hull, then I'll separate these into like 8 and 9 or something like that. So yeah, anyways, so that's the plan. So now I have a group on the, you can see it on the bottom there. I can turn them off and on. And to fire those, the default is the G key if you're using a keyboard and mouse. Okay, so what the heck was I doing? Oh yeah, I was getting semiconductors, wasn't I? So, okay. All right, make sure that we're docked. And how many semiconductors do we need? We need 8. We need 8 of them. So we can fit 152. So let's go ahead and do, like I've been kind of doubling it, as you can see on some of these. So we only needed 5 energy inverters, and I actually found these energy inverters in a turret factory supplier, not the turret factory itself. So they are in those. All right, so we got those, and now we're looking for processors. So there's just plain old processors. All right. So let's see if we have any processor factories. Is that where we get those? I may have to look this up. What is this? Yeah, processor factories. So there we go. So and I have been using, so when I go long distances like this, I have been using now the travel command. And I know I said in my last episode I like to do it manually, but you know, I can do other things, because I'll use a travel command here, and then what I'll do is I'll go and check out my factories and things like that. So yeah, it is kind of convenient, but overall I think it takes a little bit longer than doing it manually, but we'll do the travel for this time. And basically just click on it and then left click here, and we want to do it speedy and we have 0 chance of getting attacked, so, or ambushed, so it'll only take 9 minutes, not too bad. So let's go ahead and start that. And again, it poops me out. It poops me out in my little drone. So let's go ahead and look now. And if we do actually, where is it here? Oh, I don't know where it is. Anyways, so yeah, so I was going to say it, you can actually look at the progress, but I don't see it here for some odd reason. Anyways, okay. It'll show up. Oh, there it is. So you can see actually, you can't see the progress, but if you click on it and then look at it, oops, click on it and look at it, there we go. It'll show you the progress down here. So if you're just kind of curious how long you got, that is how long you got. All right, so let's go into our home sector here. And we will go and look how our, I did make another miner by the way, but we'll go ahead and look at our oil rig real quick, see how that's doing, because that hasn't really been built for that long. So, and I think it's probably, and I did upgrade it once actually, but it hasn't been built for that long compared to the book factory and the potato farm, the space potatoes. So I'm kind of curious of how this is doing now. So it looks like, let's go ahead and look at our inventory. How much do we have so far? Cargo, so we got a ways to go. I was kind of worried that we wouldn't have enough space in our inventory to get a good amount of oil. By the way, I'm kind of curious. The local faction will take care of those. I'm kind of curious. So oil, you get oil from decaying biomatter. Like I think we get it from basically just dead dinosaurs on Earth. So I'm kind of curious if there was a dead dinosaur population at some time on this asteroid. I don't know. Is that a thing? Dinosaurs in space? Could be. I don't know. Anyways, so apparently we found oil on this asteroid and we're mining it. But let's see how much we're profiting off those dead space dinosaurs. Yeah, so we're doing all right here. Right, so comparatively, like this has been up just, I don't know, about an hour's worth of game time so far. And we already have over 500,000 credits. So let's look at our potatoes. This one's been up the longest. So let's look at the potatoes. I would say this has been up for about 10 hours maybe. So I think these been up for at least 10 times more than the other ones have, or actually much more than that actually. Anyways, okay, let's just look and dupe. So 5, so it's making, you know, if it has been up 10 hours comparatively to the 1 hour, then I mean that makes sense. But at the same time, yeah, probably not as good. I think in general, I'm making more. I'm gonna make a lot more with the oil rig, because it really doesn't need, again, it doesn't need any resources to produce the oil. It's just mining it. So let's look at our book factory, and I think, did it select it around there? There we go. We are in our book factory. Welcome to Space Barnes and Noble. Okay, so let's look and see what we're making here. So 2 million. Yeah, I mean everything is making money, but again, I think we'll check these out later too, and we'll see exactly how much we're making. So I predict that the oil rig will surpass these pretty darn quickly. So yeah, so it's pretty cool. All right, so I'm just gonna do a little jump cut here and wait for, let's see where he's at here. See where old DC command is at. DC command? Oh, there we go. It's on the bottom. That's probably why I missed him before. I had all that junk in the way. DC command, let me look where you're at. You are 62%, so 4 more minutes. Okay, I'll do a little jump cut here and I'll be right back. Alright, so DC command has reached its destination there. As you can see down here, it gave us a little message. By the way, I did start buying, or getting, not buying, you don't buy. You don't buy captains, you hire them. But as you can see here, I hired a miner for the miners. So yeah, so that's good. And I found out that that you can get miners. Let me look at the map here. Yeah, no, I want to look at the overview. There we go. So if you look at in the sector, if you look at the crews in the sector, you can see where the miners are. And I got them from the ice mining here. So basically miners will usually hang out in mines, which which makes sense. And then you have your, oh, it's a smuggler. So there's a smuggler in the repair dock there. And a daredevil? That's neat. So what does the daredevil do? I'm kind of curious. Let's look. Let's look. Take a look-a-loo. Daredevil. Tier 1 daredevil. What that means. Humble, reckless, navigator, faster, completion of campaigns or commands. Addict? So, okay. Higher risk of being ambushed, faster completing commands. Alright, so, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of curious what they're good at. I mean, you know, a miner captain is good at mining, but so I'm kind of curious. So what is the deal with these guys? Put it down in the comments if you know. Anyways, all right, so let's go and go to our DC command here. And let's just go in here. And by the way, whoever was on the development team and decided to put a right-click menu in here so you can switch, I commend you, sir or madam. Thank you very much. That was very, that's a quality of life I can appreciate. So yeah, but yeah, now we need one. I guess we need just the processors, right? So we just need the processors, and let's go to the thing here, and oh, let's look at the captains here real quick. Scavenger, merchant, another daredevil. Huh. Okay, cool. And then you just got some basic ones. So I think you can upgrade these as well when they get to level 5 or 3 or 5 or something like that. But yeah, I'm very interested in how these captains actually work. So, all right, so processor factory, there it is, processor factory, and we will go and do a little docking maneuver as we do. And yeah, so I'll go over there, dock, and I'll be right back. All right, coming in here to dock. Let's grab ourselves some processors. And what do we need? 2, so let's go ahead and grab 4. We can afford it, right? Sure. All right, so we have 2 processors. By the way, talking about processors. If you guys are curious what I'm running this game on, all my computer specs are down below in the description. It is nothing special, believe me. But if someone out there is wondering what I'm running this game on, and if they want to run it themselves, that's what I'm doing. I'm running that, and also I'm running the screen capture software too. So it's running that as well, and it's without a hiccup. So if you guys are kind of curious, it's down there. It's basically a lot of AMD, basically. So I'm a AMD fanboy. Okay, so what we need to do now, since we have all the parts, we need to go back to our friend, our booty, and he is up here. So we're gonna take this wormhole. So I'm going to do my travel. I might as well do the travel this time again, and we're going to go through enemy territory here. Like, there's a bunch of people that don't like me, and hopefully I don't get ambushed, but we should be okay, I think. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. Oops, what did I do? Press the wrong button. Try that again. DC commands, travel, and there we go. Okay, voila. Okay, so no, nothing. So it'll be easy enough. It's gonna take me 11 minutes, so not too bad. Okay, so All right, guys, I'll travel there and I will be right back. All right, we are here. Let's talk to our friend, and he should build us our hyperspace disruptor array or whatever it was. A friend, I have your goods. Very good. I'll build the system. I'll be done in no time. Here you go. Well, that was no time. That was like instantaneous. And he took all my stuff and he gave me a doobly-doo and we got it. Okay, so here you go. With this built into your ship, you should be able to destroy Bottan's hyperspace drive. But keep in mind that this system might get destroyed when you use it. It does, actually, I think. It's very possible that you have one shot and that's it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, what I have here, I have another slot here, and I have an object detector in it, but this isn't installed permanently. It gets no bonuses if you install it permanently, so this is a perfect one to like switch out for our, let me do this, for our doobly-doo rarity. There it is. Nope, that's not it. What is it here? It is this one, hyperspace overloader. So this is a perfect one just to do this with. So when we do meet Bottan, we'll have this installed. I'm almost 100% sure that you have to have it installed when you meet him, and then that will give you an option to disable his hyperspace drive before you start talking to him. Anyways, so but before we do that, we'll just put this in here. This is great. These object detectors, I usually always have one on, and they're great for finding objects because they detect them, but they're good for finding claimable asteroids and things like that. So, and also I think stashes as well. Like you get some stash that you can find in some sectors as well, and open those up for some goodies and things like that. So anyways, we have to go back to our Smuggler's Cove, and I don't think I've found any other local ones. I think the only one we have is, where is it here? It's this, yeah, so this one here. So we'll go ahead and travel there. Let me go ahead and do this. DC commands, stop whatever you're doing, and then we'll do a little travel to here. And there we go. So yeah, 12 minutes. I know I can do it faster than that, but that's okay. We'll just have him do that. Again, he left me. My ride left me on the side of the road. All right, so we'll do a little jump cut here, and we will be right back. Oh, that's what it is. We still have the processor there. Okay, so yep, we'll be right back. All right, so we are back in the Smuggler's sector here. So let's go ahead and trigger the Bottan meetup. So DC command, yeah, that's the one. And once we do that, we'll go find him. And oh, you know, I should test my torpedoes. It'll be all right. We can take him out with torpedoes if they're not working, but we will test our torpedoes on him. So I think that'll be a good test. All right, so we need to talk to Le Smuggler. And F, greetings. We've went through this before, so we're just going to accept. Good, all you need to do is do this. Okay, so we should be easy as pie. Okay, I wonder if that's the cargo. Is the cargo pie? Because I'm going to sneak back into the cargo bay and get me some pie. All right, we do have a valuable object here. So with the one I have on installed, this one actually has, if you look there, it has highlight range is the whole sector. Now the lower ones of these, the lower tech ones of these, will have like a proper range, like 2 or 3 kilometers or something like that. But yeah, so this will actually show, and you can see that white chevron there. That's probably what it is. So let's look at the map. We can actually see it on the map as well, or the strategy map here. Yeah, it looks like it's a claimable asteroid. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, so I don't have to look for it, just going to fly over there by having our ship go and do it ourselves. Are you going to do it? Oh. We need, oh, I see. I gave the wrong command. Hold on. How do I go down? I forget. So the rotate view, WASD, Q and E. So there we go. Down. So we'll get a little bit better view here. Perfect. Oh, I see. So it's not a claimable asteroid. This is actually a thing. So go ahead and do escort, so that will fly us there. And let's go see what we have. Alright, we're creeping up to it here. And let's go ahead and turn off our autopilot. And I think we need to be about 0.2 kilometers away, I think, to open it. We should get a interact option. There it is. Okay. F, secret stash. What do we get? We got money? Ooh, we got a bunch of stuff. Cool. Cool, that works. Alright. That was, I guess, worth it. Alright, so let's go ahead and... So where do we need to go here? It is... Let's see here. So there. Alright, so that was basically... That was the same spot that he was in before, wasn't it? It's been a little while. I forgot, but that's okay because which calls is just up here on the other end of this wormhole. He's still gonna be there. But I don't think we need to visit him again, but that's okay. So we have, let me see here, DC command, and we'll again do the travel. Do that. Get up there fast. So that'll take another 12 minutes. All right, very cool. Again, gonna do a little jump cut here. A lot of jump cuts in this video, but yeah, so I'll do a little jump cut and I'll be right back. All right, we are here. And we're gonna go try to take down Bottan the Smuggler. Alright, so let's go ahead and just highlight him here. There he is. Okay, so once we talk to him now, we have, hold on. Let me make sure that I have our thing on here. Just like so. And, okay, so that should do it. Now, when I talk to him, I should have, yeah, there we go. Destroy hyperspace drive, so we'll do that. Charging. Hyperspace engine has been destroyed. Okay, cool. So now he doesn't know that. Little on the DL there. So let's go ahead and I have your goods. So we'll talk to him. Wait a second. You again? Screw this, I'm out. No, you're not. Wait. What? Why can't I jump? You did this. You destroyed my hyperspace drive. Prepare to die. Alright, so this shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and throw some torpedoes at them. Yeah, they work fine. As long as they, well, I mean, they're not going to hit. I think they're... Oh, no, they got them. They got one. There we go. So yeah, they just didn't have, like, turning radius there. But he has some long-distance weapons there, so we're going to have to really kind of watch ourselves here, I think. Let's see, let's try some more torpedoes. Yeah, he's a little tougher than I thought he was. Thought he'd be. but he's not doing too much damage to us. We're definitely going to take him out here real quick, or pretty soon. Yeah, but the torpedoes work, so they're not great torpedoes that we're throwing at them, but they work. So putting them on the sides there actually worked. Alright, let's back up a little bit, because I think I want to throw a few more at him. Maybe. See if that works. They should just hit him. Nice. Look at that. Let's just expend what we got here. I think it takes about 4 seconds for them to actually reload. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, let's get in. Finish him off. Because we are out of torpedoes now. There we go. Alright, mission accomplished. So these purple ones should be one should be an exceptional either turret or whatever. Let me just kind of look here. One should be a turret or a system. Yeah, so this one is a turret and that's the system, so that's going to be the Xsotan artifacts. So we'll go grab that, and then that will add to our hyperspace drive, so which is very nice. And I'm going to actually go ahead and salvage him as well. We got something there. A nice bolter turret as well. Very cool. Alright, I think we can dump that cargo now as well. So because I don't want to get, you know, caught with it. So anyways, let's go ahead and look. So if we take this off now, I'm gonna have to maybe take this one off as well, but let's go ahead and put on is this one? Yeah, so jump range. So it's only permanently installed. So if we permanently install this, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take this one off later once we get to an equipment dock. But for now, because I want one that I can switch out the object detector with as well. I could probably take this one off as well, maybe. But let's go ahead and look. Before we do this, let's go ahead and look at the map. So this is our hyperspace range now. It just kind of hits this line with these two dots. So we'll use that as a reference point. So if we put on the hyperspace drive now, install it permanently, that should greatly increase. Yeah, look at that. So that, well, since we have this here now, so it should probably go out to there. So that increased it, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 sectors. So very nice. Yeah, it was like here and it expanded it there. So that's nice. So let me just actually just look at this and see how much it did. So 7 sectors. I was right, about 6 or 7 sectors. And it also reduces the cooldown and hyperspace energy, so the requirement for that, so that's negative 80%. So that is very cool. Yeah, so very nice. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and salvage Mr. Bottan here. Hopefully something else falls off. That'd be nice. But I think we're gonna leave it there. Now I know I said I would do the Exodus as well, but I think I'm going to leave that for the next video because it's not too exciting. It's pretty boring, but it does give us some lore. It does give us some storyline as well. So it's worth doing. Obviously, we need that Xsotan artifact as well that they give us, and yeah. So we'll be doing that the next video. At the start of the next video, we'll concentrate on that, and yeah. So very cool. I hope you guys liked. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to be notified when there's more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as you do, and hit that bell icon. And if you want to know what I'm running this game on, it is down below in the description. I invite you to click on those links, or just Amazon links. Click on those links and find out like what the specs are on my computer. All of it is down there. So if you want to run this game yourself, you know exactly what I'm running it on, so you have a little bit of a reference point there. It's nothing special that I have. I actually need to upgrade. I'm like looking into upgrading my computer, actually buying maybe a new one. So yeah. So anyways, again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope everybody is staying safe and doing fine, and thank you for coming by and watching the video, and I will see everybody very, very soon. Bye for now, guys.